It's Friday night, and what the fuck are you doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're sitting home dreaming about sweaty, built men in underwear. And who better to do it with than the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast? And here's your host, Iconoclast and Dick Taco.
Time, the Young Bucks.
Yeah, I started already, but don't start yet.
I didn't realize the very first episode of the podcast we argue about the Young Bucks.
Why are you listening to the show?
Well, fuck you!
Fuck! Cocksucker! What's the format? Here it is. I'm not going to send it to you. I'm going to surprise you. Alright, do your shit.
Whoa! Welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast, actually in the studio because I was forced to be here.
Yes, back. I know the sun burns. The sun burns.
Hey, I was outside yesterday. It's not like I don't leave the house. I just don't come over here.
How long were you outside for yesterday? Where were you? You weren't at Nan's. I was there for hours.
Oh, wait. Yesterday was Sunday.
Yeah, I was
over.
No,
I didn't go outside. Wait, no. Yeah, I didn't go outside yesterday. Okay, I was outside the day before that.
Yeah, your mother and I watched Clash in Paris together, which was theirs. Like I said, wrestling should be like should be called Land of the fucking 2 counts. I mean, my God, even like she was yelling, "Come on in to see the Logan Paul match."
But that stuff's worse.
I know, it's worse. Like I did say this to her during the show.
Because over there, it's sponsored by Weekly Vodka. Sponsored by Morgan & Morgan for the people. Did they have the Slim Jim tables out?
Sadly, and Punk didn't even break it when they threw it at the one point.
Oh, of course.
But no,
no, his roided up ass didn't break it. Nothing well.
Oh God. But yeah, it was like landed at 2 counts, and I had said to your mother, because I was like, I complain about AEW, like I said about like the acrobatics and the shit being of 8 million 2 counts. I'm like, at least they look like they're trying to hurt each other though. Like some of the shit in WWE is so soft. Like for instance,
but did you see the 5-knuckle shuffle that Logan Paul did? I saw that clip. He didn't even fucking hit Cena.
Oh, I know. How about what was it? Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella, the fucking slamming into the table. Did you see that crap?
No.
Yeah, don't bother. It's awful.
I just remember the Lyra
Did you see that? I just pulled another weed thing right out of the couch. I have them strategically everywhere.
I just remember the thing at, what was it, SummerSlam, where Lyra Valkyria, that was where she was in the handcuffs, and then she fell out of the handcuffs and she had to put them back on.
Oh my God. That was fucking awful.
That just makes me think of, oh God, it smells like shit in here now.
No, it doesn't smell like shit. It smells like piss.
Oh God.
But anyway.
Can you please not smoke when we're over here? This is why I don't fucking come over here.
This is why you don't come over here.
One of the reasons.
Yeah, whatever. Fine.
Well, anyway,
I'll go by the door. How about that? If I have the door open anyway, if I do that.
Okay, well, anyway.
Go ahead. Start talking.
What was I? Oh, yeah. Well, the Lyra Valkyria thing, that reminded me of when they did the Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho did the Shark Week barbed wire death match, where the Jericho...
Yeah, talk about shameless advertising.
Where that's not AEW, that's not in AEW's control. That's because they're on a Warner Brothers network. It's just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, which I'll talk about in a second, where they had the Shark Week match where they put the Jericho Appreciation Society in a shark cage above the arena. And so they had, then Ty Mello came in and she stole the control thing from Ruby Soho, and she brought it down, the cage down, and she was trying to let the JAS out of the cage. But, like, for some reason, she couldn't, like, she fucking botched unlocking it with the key. So then they all just dove out of it through this little viewing port, which, you know, they could have done the whole fucking time. So it made it all look stupid.
You mean like that time Ospreay was in the room with those boxes in front of it that are on wheels and he could have opened it? You never saw it, but it was ridiculous. Like, they were like, oh, they've trapped Ospreay. And I'm like, even before I heard Cornette say it, I'm like, dude, I played in enough shows that I know those have wheels on.
But anyway, but then there was also when they did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match.
God, why do you get money every time you bring it up?
Well, because after it, Jeff Jarrett became a Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match champion, which he has reached 2 years holding the belt.
Will he break Bruno's record?
Probably.
Will he? I'll bet you he craps out before he gets to, because when they talk about Roman, they only talk about like WWE champions, right? The longest world champions, I think Bruno's still the longest, like consistent one, like almost 7 years and 8 months or something. Lou Thez for like 6 years or something. Backlund has like 5 years. Hogan has a stretch of 4.
Well, right now we're at 2 years. Jarrett's never defended the belt. It's never been seen again, but he got the title.
How long was Reigns champion for?
Reigns?
Like 4 years or something? It was over 1,000 days or something, I heard.
Well, he had the Universal title. Then keep
talking now.
Then like he unified it.
How many days was Roman Reigns champion for?
It was over 1,000. And then because originally he just had the Universal belt, and then he unified it with the world belt when he won that from Lesnar. I remember that.
Wow, it was only 2 years.
Didn't feel like it. Well, is that when he had both championships or just the Universal? Because he had the Universal title for like 4 years, I thought.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. He was Universal champion from August 30th, 2020 until April 3rd of 2024 when Cody defeated him.
Yeah.
He was WWE champion from April 2022.
Acknowledge me. That was such bullshit.
Yeah, but you know what? To make up a character like that, that's the only way. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was saying it. I was like, I never liked him, but to get him over, they just shoved him down your throat and wouldn't go away.
Well, now
they made you. This is my top guy. You want to watch? This is it. Fuck all of you.
Well, basically. Now the Bloodline story consists of Solo, Jacob, the Tongans, Hikuleo,
Jeff Cobb,
and JC Mateo, the worst one now because he doesn't wrestle at all. He doesn't try,
and he's a good fucking wrestler.
Well, now he just doesn't try. He's just there collecting a paycheck.
How about, you know what, Jim, speaking of people that don't try, you know what, Jim Cornette, you know how he hates Okada, right? It says he's lazy. You know
he's not fucking lazy.
Hey, calm down, champ.
Anyone who fucking says that does not watch his fucking matches.
But anyway, you know what he said he works like and looks like, and I could see David Flair with the blonde hair and everything.
Jim Cornette can suck my cock. I swear to fucking God. Don't you dare fucking compare Kazuchika Okada, one of the greatest of all time, to fucking David Flair. Don't you ever fucking say that. Jim Cornette knows nothing about wrestling and he thinks he knows everything.
All right, I wouldn't say he knows nothing. You just sent me into a Tourette's fucking skit there.
He doesn't fucking know shit.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he knows about Southern American wrestling. That's it.
I don't know why your generation, especially you wrestling fans, get so mad when somebody has a difference of opinion.
Because there's a difference between having a difference of opinion and just being wrong. Like saying Okada is comparable to David Flair. That's just wrong.
Anyway, speaking of that, let's go into the AEW news, shall we? JR signed a new 1-year deal.
Yeah.
You excited?
I just want him to retire. He really should.
I think he wants to retire, but Tony throws a lot of money at him. He doesn't even do that many matches anymore, though, you know?
He mostly just shows up for like 1 or 2 matches on pay-per-view.
Yeah, at the big shows. Not even all the pay-per-views. Defend Tony Khan against the Jake Hager comments.
What the fuck? They aren't true!
Well, first of all, you can't say that for sure, because you don't know. You don't know any of these
FTR said they weren't true. And you really believe Jake Hager?
That's what I'm asking you.
The guy who said...
We're not talking about what I think here. We're talking about you defending him against it. I told you what I thought the other day.
What?
Well, no, we'll talk about it in a minute. Tell me what you think about it.
I told you. It's not... Jake, you can't believe a thing Jake Hager says. This is the same guy who said that Tony Khan, the multi-generational billionaire who made his money through inherited wealth, was a communist. This is Jake fucking Hager saying this. And FTR came right out and said that they were at this talent meeting and Tony never came in the room. And I believe FTR over believing Jake fucking Hager, Mr. We the people.
That was the most over he ever was, and it really wasn't all because of him. Cesaro wound up leaving and going with Heyman.
Who?
Cesaro wound up leaving and going with Heyman.
Why was Cesaro in a tag? Why was Claudio in a tag team with him?
He was with them. It was the real Americans.
But Claudio's from Switzerland.
That's why it didn't matter. They were good together. Me and your oldest cousin were going to go out as them for Halloween the one year. I was going to be Cesaro. He was like 4 or 5, and he was going to be Jack Flagger.
And then there was
Dutch Mantel managed them, Zeb Coulter.
And then there was the thing where he wore the purple bucket hat in AEW, where he would just go, "I love this hat."
Please.
Where it's like, you know, he was like,
I don't know what he thought. I don't know what he thinks he is.
I think Jake Hager pretty much admitted that Tony Khan never wanted to hire him, and he only hired him as a favor to Chris Jericho because Jericho claims that Hager saved his life in Dubai. But you can look up that story if you want.
I don't know. I'm still freaked out about the whole Chris Benoit and Scott Norton and North Korea shit.
They were supposed to tap out.
Oh, my God. You know what? That'll be coming soon. I was saying that. You know, Lesnar comes back. Vince will come back next. Next thing, then we'll have Chris Benoit Appreciation Week.
Benoit!
And then it was just like the world will explode like that smoke fatality in fucking Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat 3. Robot Cyborg Smoke. Yeah, I forget what is it. Down, forward, up and run. And he shoots out all these fucking bombs. And then it shows Earth from space and it just blows up.
Well, no, then they're going to bring Chris Benoit and his family out of the witness protection program and reveal that they've been alive this whole time and this was all an elaborate work.
Yeah, Chris Benoit and Jeffrey Epstein have been secretly running a deli since 2019.
Yeah, along with Michael Jackson.
With Chris Benoit, under the names Chris Benoit and, I don't know what you'd call Epstein. Peter Pedophile.
They're all...
Peter Pettigrew, the pedophile.
Crispin Wah.
That's his name in fucking, isn't it Wrestling Empire?
Yes, it's Wrestling Empire. That's his name.
I can't believe you haven't played that game in a hot minute.
I told you, it doesn't work with my Xbox controller that I have hooked into my PC. I can't.
Fuck. What?
I can't pin people in it because it's not compatible.
What's wrong with your Xbox controller you got?
That's hooked into my PC. It's not the controller, it's the game. The buttons aren't mapped right. I can't pin people. I can only win by knockout or submission.
What about the controller I gave you, or is that the one?
That's the one I lost.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I put it.
That was a wireless mouse and keyboard on one side.
Yeah, that's why I can't fucking play the SmackDown versus Raw or SmackDown Shut Your Mouth and SmackDown Here Comes the Pain on my PC anymore because the ISOs were for PS2 and I don't have my that had the PS2 buttons.
Oh, you can still figure it out. Square, triangle, O, and X. Do you see the red N64 controller out there?
Yeah.
I got Project 64 updated version running on my computer.
The N64 controller is so fucking stupid.
It's really not. Like, if you play, you could play one of those N64 wrestling games once, and realize, damn, they mapped every button for something, and it's easily to remember.
No, but this is why you can't emulate shit with it, because
You have to have one.
Yeah.
I just threw out a Bluetooth one today because it wasn't working. I had an 8-bit DO one. Yeah, fucking didn't.
God, this Hogan, you have on this PC back here, you have Hulk Hogan and Andre. What would you say, Shea Stadium?
Yeah, but now they're up to. This is Hogan and who? Savage?
Wait, he I don't know.
This is Hulk Hogan's unreleased classics that I used to. Yeah, it's Savage.
Is that Miss Elizabeth?
Yeah, but this is one Savage just came over.
I don't have to. I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Smack you, you smacked ass. Yeah, and the belt. This is probably 86, 87.
Lex Luger.
And I believe this is at the Spectrum, it sounds like. But anyway, let's get back to
Lex Luger.
Lex Luger! Yeah, but I have all the N64 wrestling.
Ultimate Warrior!
I have an English version of Virtual Pro Wrestling, too, which is great. People say No Mercy's the best game. Fuck all that. That's the best game. That's all Japan, and it's the English version. Now, if I could just figure out how to emulate the ones like WCW Feel the Bang and the WWF one from the 80s, oh, God. I'll lose my job. Wait, where are we? So Jake Hager, I mean, who gives a fuck what Jake Hager thinks is what I say.
Nobody does.
Like, what did he think he was getting into when he was coming here? Like, he was going to get a job. And then you find out Tony offered him 18 months. I'd be like, why offer him anything? Like, pull the guy in. They do this in the NFL, dude. They bring him in like, what are you doing for us? And that's why they load the contracts the way they do in the NFL, so they can cut you when you'll get $20 million, but you'll get like $500,000.
And now
$750 million and a half, and they backload it. So when it gets to the end, you're like, yeah, get out of here. They don't have to pay you that.
Well, now Jake Hager has announced his retirement from wrestling.
Yeah, that's not retiring. He can't get a job.
And he's starting a trucking company.
Yeah,
baby. Be a truck driver.
Get the music. Yeah, but I mean, I understand. Maybe Tony Khan is a stunad of the first magnitude when it comes to booking, and he may be, but. Jake overvalues himself. Let's just call it that, right?
Who, Jake Hager?
Oh my God! Absolutely.
He has no value. You can't overvalue zero.
I was being generous, you fuck. But
you can't multiply zero. I mean,
anything by zero is zero. It's like you don't capitalize C and come. It's not a proper noun.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That was Vince McMahon. Remember? The text messages.
I
was like, he capitalized C and come. You're like, it's not a proper noun. New streaming deal for AEW expected soon. Sounds like all pay-per-views will go to HBO Max exclusively for all Max subscribers.
Yeah,
baby. That is great to do with what's going on with WWE right
now. Because
people are pissed.
Now their pay-per-views are going to be on ESPN. Or the premium live events, even though now it's back to being pay-per-views.
A pirate's life for me, matey. You need to watch wrestling. If everyone understands what I mean, you need to watch wrestling. All caps. But that would be great. Like we could watch them all over here, have them on every television, shoot pool. See, if you smoked and drank, you'd have a fun all time. But that would be awesome. It's about time they go to that. WWE's going to ESPN, charging $30 a month, which is fucking ludicrous.
Wait. How does it work? You got to pay $30 a month, and then I thought you had to pay for the events individually.
No. It's $30 a month. It's just flat. Because, oh my God, if you had to pay for events individually, that's even a worse deal.
No, because you have to pay for Disney Plus, and then you have to pay for ESPN Plus on top of it, is how it works. So you end up paying like $50 a fucking month. Almost. Like the deal is garbage.
Yeah, I mean, when does YouTube TV, like, having that not become feasible anymore? Like, they're pricing you out of everything, dude. Wrestling, video games are getting expensive. $70 for video games. I just got used to that. And then they give you the Mario Kart World Tour thing for $80, and I'm like, fuck.
Hey, you still bought it.
No, I bought it with the bundle. You get it cheaper.
Whatever.
I got to switch, too. You're miserable. You're miserable. Oh! Oh, you're miserable. Miserable. Mesamorta. Well, there's an ROH Women's Pure Tighter now?
Yeah.
And another tournament?
Yeah, they're having a tournament.
Why? Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
You can't defend it, can you?
I don't watch Ring of Honor.
It's awful. The fact that it's still breathing.
Death Before Dishonor, though, was on this past weekend at the 2300 Arena. I saw bits of that. Apparently, Dave said that Hechicero and Bandito was an amazing match, which I'm sure it was.
Yeah, I can see that.
I saw when Athena came out to defend her belt, the Blue Meanie was there.
Fucking cares.
What? Who was in the Blue World Order? It was Blue Meanie, Hollywood Nova, and who was the third guy?
Stevie Richards.
I know
it was Big Stevie Cool, Hollywood Nova, and the Blue Guy. Say hello to the Blue Guy. That's what Meanie used to
say. Did they ever actually wrestle? Or
who?
The Blue World Order.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
The Stevie Kick.
The Stevie Kick.
And Nova was very good.
Was that before or after Stevie was?
Nova was in WWF as somebody in a mask. I can't remember who it was.
Was that before or after Stevie was with Raven?
After, because Raven was gone already.
Yeah, because Raven went to
WCW. Stevie came a little later, and he lasted like 2 shows, and they were like, dude, you suck. Get out of here.
Well, he does suck.
Why?
He looks like he's gotten it. Again, I told you, his YouTube thumbnails make him look like he's AI generated.
I wish he was.
Because his face just looks so uncanny. Same thing with Maven. No, Maven is just bald.
Maven's a fucking jerk off, dude.
At least Stevie was in some stuff.
Yeah, like Stevie had something. Maven's claim to fame is he accidentally eliminated The Undertaker from the Royal Rumble in 1 year and then got his ass kicked for it. Right?
I was going to say, like, didn't Benoit, Guerrero, and Bob...
No, that was Daniel Pooter. That is a fucking beaut. That one. That poor fuck, they kept it. It was Benoit, Guerrero, Malenko, and Bob Holly, who was another stiff fuck. Stiffer than a Lexington Steel boner, my friend.
Who's Lexington Steel?
A black porn star. Got quite a schwanz on him, too. Looks like a baby's arm. Looks like a black baby's arm holding a like a coconut. I don't know. So I hope that streaming deal works out for me myself. But ROH Women's Pure Title, there's too many goddamn belts. WWE's doing it now too. You don't need a fucking Women's Intercontinental title. Fuck all that. Why is there so many belts? Why are they all doing it?
I don't know.
He's not the best investigative reporter in the biz for nothing, folks. Will Chris Jericho return to WWE?
Whatever. If he does, he'll probably go there to retire.
I know how they could get him over.
How?
First of all, they'll put him on steroids, so he'll look 10 years younger immediately. Oh. Randy Orton leaves, gets a new spine that's able to. He probably got the new spine to be able to support, another 80 pounds. And still be able to move around like that. Think about it.
Well, God, I fucking hate it over there. How all the guys are on roids.
Oh, me too. I'm not a fan of it.
It's like the 80s again.
But imagine this: you start running vignettes of like somebody like in the darkness, and he goes, "I'm becoming," is all you say. "I'm becoming," for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and then he comes out and fucking Judas hits, which hasn't been heard in years, and everybody loves to sing to. That was the original song that people like to sing to.
Hey, because now we've had for a few years, I am the learning tree. I know you've got a secret.
He's an awful singer. Can we just say he's an awful singer? He sings like you do right now.
Let it go, let it go.
He sings like you.
You've got your issues, a homicidal mind, and bringing you to life. Well, again, his fucking band sucks.
It just sounds like him talking when he sings, right?
Well, do you remember when he tried to sing it all in?
Which time? In Wembley, right?
Yeah, the first one at Wembley. Oh, God, it was horrible.
He didn't sing The Learning Tree, did he?
No, but he tried to sing Judas.
The best time Judas ever played was when that guy played it on the guitar the one time when I watched it over your house.
No, that's the Learning Tree song.
I know, but it's good.
Yeah, Judas is. I'll throw fire in your face because I'm a wizard. You remember that?
Yeah.
When he would throw
we talked about it on the show one time, and I had a picture. I was so mad when the channel got taken down because we had a picture because we were talking about Jerry's show, and you were talking about. I had a picture of them up, and you were like, "Do you remember when he was the wizard?" You were like, "I'm gonna throw fire in your face," and I had a flame effect come up, and the whole picture going on fire.
Well, because he was the Learning Tree, the Demo God,
the Painmaker,
the Wizard.
Throw fire in your face.
The Painmaker is when he was really fat.
What do you mean when he was really fat?
No,
he was actually fitter compared to now.
No, like the Painmaker was when he was at his fattest, where he would have the leather pants on. You could see his stomach like going.
And he has
over
a concave chest anyway, and he's got.
Yeah, wrestlers were weird with that.
Oh, I watched.
Jericho's the worst. And what's like his like chest is trying to escape from the center of it.
I understand how it feels. But I could see, like, yeah, you do, I'm becoming. But you don't do, I become. You don't do that. It would be too much of a dead giveaway. And if you get him back enough, when's his contract up? The end of the year, he won't make it for the Cena retirement tour.
God, the Cena.
But you think Edge, when his contract's up in October, I think he'll stick around at AEW longer. But if I was him, I would leave and go to see if I could get on the Cena retirement tour.
The Cena retirement tour fucking sucks.
Yeah, but they are big rivals, dude. Those two.
Yeah, I know.
About 20 years ago, and if we're gonna do this,
but Cope and Christian are back together now.
Yeah, you should just leave them. Like when they kicked him out of the fucking Judgment Day and where'd they go with the Judgment Day? I would say nowhere.
No, a lot of people seem to like the Judgment Day, but that's all fucking Raw is the people hanging out in the Judgment Day clubhouse.
This is awful. In miscellaneous news, DDP hospitalized for AFib.
It's horrible. Everyone loves DDP.
I know, especially up by where I work, dude. Oh my God, it's like it's like when Stedman comes to Whitesboro, the one that's fucking Oprah's bitch. Stedman! California state authorities take over the Rajah Jackson case. This motherfucker's going to get in trouble. I watched the whole thing about it. You know? The guy hit him with a can, and he got mad over that. And and then they said it was a worked can. First of all, it's not a worked can. If you can't take a regular can to the head that has nothing, that even has something in it, then you're a pussy and you can't do this. Even if you get cut, tough shit. So, but what the fuck? Like, that's why he got mad. It's even more ridiculous once I watched it. Yeah, hopefully they'll arrest that fucker for almost, killing the guy.
Stu Styko, I think his name was.
Psycho Stu, yeah. Psycho Stu. I mean, he's a world famous. What was that? Knox Pro Wrestling, who was a WWE ID program, which really speaks volumes for the program, as they're all drinking beer out back behind this garage in a fucking den. Like, you smeared your fucking logo on that shit?
This is the NWA. This is Billy Corgan's NWA, pretty much.
Yeah, but, think about it. Like, you put your name on that. Well, they took it away now. I think it has something to do with one of the Samoans, one of the Kanoais. Like, Rakishi's brother's best friend's car salesman. College roommate's brother that sells cars might have something to do with this.
There's too many Anois.
No, that fucking A. I fucking agree with that.
Because Rikishi has 10 kids and he's got 10 brothers.
Where the fuck is this match? This Hogan and Savage match I have on here.
Did you say it sounded like the Spectrum?
No. I take it back because those aren't the Spectrum announcers.
The Spectrum announcers.
This is either Toronto or Boston.
The Spectrum announcers.
And he telegraphed that elbow. Yeah, Dirty Dick Graham and Killer Cal Rudman.
No idea who they are, and I do not care.
I know, because you're a miserable bastard. Jeff Hardy teases the return of Willow. Oh, God, no.
Willow. I told you, I just remember when they had one of the deletion matches. I don't know if it was the final deletion, where Hardy kept going into the rebirth pool, and he would come out as a different gimmick, and he would come back out as Willow. The willow in the wind.
All right, on the WWE news before I do the Clash, before we get to some reviews of some shows this past weekend. Stephanie McMahon on her podcast. I told you about this. She touts a VPN on her podcast as a sponsor, to tell you that you can change regions in Netflix.
She has no idea what it means.
But that's hysterical.
I know, because someone put the fucking ad read in there. She's a fucking idiot. She has no idea what she's saying. She probably doesn't even know what a VPN is. And, you know, it's fucking ridiculous because she's a fucking idiot. Mother Wayne doesn't like her because she doesn't wear sleeves. She says it's an insult.
Yeah, it's weird.
She says it's an insult to women their age to not wear sleeves.
Yeah, she's like a couple years older than me or something.
Stephanie.
Cody and Brandy welcomed their second child.
Yeah.
And let's talk about what were you talking about? Ring of
So
Honor,
now Cody's double.
Dishonor.
So now Cody's fixed racism a second time.
He's fixed racism? What? Because he had another kid? How does that fix racism? Because he had another mixed kid?
But that's what he said the first time when Liberty was born. The first kid that, you know.
Liberty.
When he fixed racism, the first. You've never seen the promo where he talks about how my mixed race princess is proof that we can all get along. Or in the middle of the George Floyd protest, he cut that promo, and it was so tone deaf. And you know, truly, it was right when it was around the same time as his feud with Anthony Ogogo. So,
my word.
When they did the weigh-in segment and Paul White couldn't operate the scale.
I can't believe what I just read.
And there's footage of it with Tony Khan where he's backstage during the segment. He's like, end it! Fucking end it now! This is a disaster!
Death Before Dishonor. I'm looking up the results right now.
Yeah?
Do you know how many fucking matches there were?
How many?
Take a guess.
6? 8?
Keep going.
10?
Keep going.
12?
13, counting the pre-show. You tell me. I mean, you cannot argue that this is a billionaire's funded hobby because there is no reason to have 4 fucking pre-show matches on here.
Who was on the
I'm going to get to it. This show is so long, we're going to do a more in-depth review of this than we are going to do a Clash in Paris, which I didn't even expect to do this one. Holy shit.
I'd rather have a long show like this than a fucking 5-match show like TKO does.
Yeah, but there's no reason to have 4 pre-show matches for Ring of Honor when your whole product is a pre-show.
Yeah, I was going to say, Shane Taylor Promotions, they're on the main show of Ring of Honor, so who the hell's on the pre-show? Shane Taylor Promotions, they're the
I know, like cripples, war widows, paralyzed veterans, they all wrestle each other. That's how bad it is. All right.
Stumpy and Gimpy.
Yeah. In 6 minutes and 58 seconds in the opener, Jay Lethal defeats Jordan Oliver by submission.
Is this the pre-show?
Yeah.
No.
MXM Collection in the next match, in a 3-way tag team match, MXM Collection, Mansoor and Mason Madden with Johnny TV and Taya Valkyrie defeat the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, still there, with Pizzeria Uno, and the Frat House, Cole Carter and Griff Garrison with Jack Jameson. Okay, I'm sorry. Jameson, gone. Garrison, gone. Carter, gone. Pizzeria Uno, John Silver, Long John Silver, Alex Reynolds. I would keep the MXM Collection the job to people, and I think Johnny Morrison would be good too. But there is like 3/4 of that match, 2/3 of that match shouldn't exist. Not on the independent circuit, not now, not ever.
When I think of the Dark Order, all I fucking think of is that time we saw them live and they were standing there while they were changing the ring mats out, and they had.
But like, you know what an asshole you look like, Tony? You're paying them. You trot them out. They came out on the plastic and they were going to shoot them. All right, this is Hogan and Kamala. This is Houston, I think.
Yeah, the frat house is like Preston Vance, Jack Jameson, Cole Carter,
Jacked Jameson,
and Griff
Jack off Jameson.
Well, Jack Jameson used to be with the Iron Savages, and then they had to break up because the one of them was arrested for domestic violence.
Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Billy Starks defeated Ashley Vox by pinfall in a pure wrestling rules match at 622.
Oh, well, that was the first match in the tournament, I think.
Don't care. Dralistico defeated Adam Priest, Angelico, and AR Fox by pinfall. $50,000 four-way match. You're going to give one of those assholes $50,000? Give me $50,000, you fuck.
It's coming out of the Young Bucks' salary in kayfabe.
Yeah, that's the third. Oh, shit. I skipped a page. That was the third. That was the fourth pre-show match, right?
Okay, so start the main show.
The main show is the conglomeration hologram of Tomohiro Ishii. Defeat the premier athletes, Ari Daivari and Tony Nese. Hey, with smart Mark Sterling, they made the main show. It's on Ring of Honor. Assholes. All these people are assholes. 12 minutes and 32 seconds. The masked Mexican and the slow fucking asshole.
Oh.
Sorry, I just got a notification. I thought someone was stealing my debit.
Oh.
12 minutes, 32 seconds.
Oh.
But Tony Meeks makes the meet. And in the second match, Shane Taylor Promotions, another one makes the meet makes the main show. Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane Taylor, Carly Bravo, and Captain Sean Dean with Anthony Ogogo and Trish Adora. Defeat the Sons of Texas.
Yeah.
Marshall, Ross Von Erich, and Sammy Guevara.
They won because I know Shane Taylor Promotions, they won the Ring of Honor 6-man titles.
Oh, that was 13 minutes and 5 seconds. That would sound like it would have been hell. Queen Amanama Ding Dang defeated Talia Valkyrie by pinfall in the quarterfinal of the tournament for the inaugural ROH Women's Pure Championship in 8 minutes and 24 seconds. In a tag team match, Swirl, Lee Johnson and Blake Christian, shouldn't be there.
Oh, God.
Defeated the Kingdom.
Horrible.
Matt Taven and Mike Bennett shouldn't be there. 11 minutes and 23
seconds.
seconds.
The Kingdom.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Mike Bennett used to be an attractive man. He looks like a bald fucking truck driver. Fucking poor bastard.
I know people, I've seen jokes that he looks like every single bartender in South Boston.
Lee Moriarty Tiger Style defeated Zelhua by submission at 16.
Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty. He's the one who took the pin in the technical spectacle match.
Oh, whatever. QT Marshall defeated Paul Walter Hauser in a fight without honor. I heard he got bloody as all hell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that match was crazy. I saw clips of that. Paul Walter Hauser put QT Marshall through a table with a pile driver.
Now, why couldn't they give the Outrunners the belts?
Paul Walter Hauser can work.
Why didn't they give the Outrunners the belts? Sammy Guevara and Roosh defeat the Outrunners for the vacant world tag titles?
I don't know.
You give them something. I mean, for Christ's sake. They're fucking inspired by Newport carton sunglasses.
Newport cart?
You could buy 2 packs of Newports when I was a kid for under $5. You would get a pair of sunglasses with them that look like the sunglasses they wear. That's what they're inspired by. I'm not even joking.
Tell them, Toad.
Bandito defeated Hachichero.
Apparently the best match of the night by far.
And Athena beat Shirakawa at 25 minutes and 27 seconds. But Bandito and Hachichero, 37 minutes, 17 seconds. Wow, probably was good. I am going to have to watch that.
And then apparently the Blue Meanie was there for Athena's match.
Who gives a fuck?
Do you remember when Gangrel showed up when
Edge broke his leg the one night?
Yeah, when Adam Copeland had a match with Malachi Black. I think that was Malachi Black's last match in AEW where he was in the ring and then you saw a hand come out from under the ring and it was Gangrel.
And it's fat woman-looking man.
He looks the same as he did in the 90s.
Yeah, he's Luda Vachon's ex-husband.
Sable.
Ah! All right.
I told you, whenever I think of Luna Vachon, all I think of are like the stories I've heard about her in shoot interviews.
Pretty much. All right, Clash in Paris, which I did not watch with you yesterday. I watched it with your mother.
Yes.
He doesn't say anything for hours, which I tell my children, that's the fucking way you're supposed to watch television. But this match had 6 matches on it. But holy shit, were they are long. I'm looking at how long the Becky Lynch match was, and I can't believe it wasn't how short it says that.
Well, because there's ads all in it. We gotta
No, but I'm just saying the actual matches.
The Pizza Hut ad.
Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed
For the custody of Reigns' shoes or
22
something.
minutes and 5 seconds. In the end, the Vision attack him.
That's what they're called, the Vision?
Yeah,
the vision
but
of what?
in a good way, I don't
The
know.
vision
Seth
of what?
Rollins' vision.
His vision for what?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what it's called.
It's like the Death Riders. What do they stand for? What is their ideology?
What is it with you pissing on the Death Riders the last couple of weeks? I was talking about how gross a match was. You're like, I know. What is this? Fucking John Moxley match? But no. And then Braun Breaker, who is a human missile, and he is the future. I love me some Braun Breaker.
Whatever.
I
remember.
Whatever. I don't have to explain myself to you, old man.
I remember when he was in a tag team with Baron Corbin in NXT.
Baron and Braun.
I don't know what they were, but now, hey, Bishop Dyer is one half of the MLW tag champs with Dijak.
Wow, both of those guys just devalued those belts.
Hey, Dijak!
Here it is.
Take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside.
I think you look up reasons to bring up these people. Like I really do.
A true Hall of Shame member. Him and him and Dr. D. David Schultz, my two favorites.
But that was 22 minutes and 5 seconds. A lot of pile drive. I hate seeing matches now where a guy gets a pile driver on the concrete and gets back in the ring before the 10 count. And I'm sick of seeing they write Roman off and get a fucking, stretcher out for him. And Jay's like, my cousin told me before he left, win that championship. Yeet! Yeet! I'm like, motherfucker, I would shit. If I was that announcer, I would hit him over the head with the microphone. I would just shit on his whole gimmick right there. I wouldn't care if I got fired.
Well, now Roman's got to go film that fucking stupid Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, he's leaving. Yet another thing. Just like I had the problem with Ospreay and Swerve.
Which is disrupting pro wrestling across multiple promotions because Hiroki Goto had to leave New Japan to go because he's in that movie. Cody.
Who's Hiroki Goto? Honda?
Yeah, I think. Cody, who's the fucking world champion, isn't even on TV. Because he's filming this I bet you it's gonna fucking suck.
Boom. What do you mean? What makes you say that?
You think, Cody Rhodes is gonna be fucking Guile.
Did you ever see the original one with Jean-Claude Goddammit in it? It's Raul Julia's last movie. Yeah. I think he saw the clip and died. I think he killed himself afterwards.
No, well, he only did the movie because his kids were Street Fighter fans. Yeah,
the Wyatt Six defeat the Street Profits in 13 minutes and 10 seconds to retain the WWE tag.
The Whataburger fucking 6.
It was pretty bad. Again, like I was much like my sex life in 2015. It was unexciting.
God.
Becky Lynch defeats Nikki Bella by pinfall.
I heard this match was absolute dog shit.
It was trash. And poor Nikki. Poor Nikki.
Why poor Nikki?
Because she needs the money to pay off that asshole.
Yeah, who abused her, and she's the one having to pay him. But, because the thing is that, like, the same thing they're talking about, like, bringing AJ Lee in. Like, these women, they're from a different time of women's wrestling where they just aren't as technically skilled. Yeah,
like, I'd love to see, like a 1980s or 70s version Fabulous Moolah come up and nutshot a guy. She'd be picking the guy up and fucking him up.
Or bringing in like 90s Joshi wrestlers.
Yeah, like Bull Nakano.
Bull Nakano.
Aja Kong was another one.
Dump Matsumoto.
Aja Kong was like as big as me. As a chick. But yeah, this match was absolute garbage.
There was one promotion that WCW had a deal with. I think it was called Gale. Or it was something that had to do with wind. I remember.
Shimmer?
No, not Shimmer.
No, that was way later. I'm sorry. Shimmer had something to do with Ring of Honor, right? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Sarah Del Rey, yeah. I think I'm right there. I don't care. Dick, fuck, balls. Sorry. Ow. Cock, ear. Woof, woof. Yay. Yeah, but this match was awful. People are going to wonder why the fuck we're doing that. Like, we just came up with it in the car on the way over. So
you came up with it. I didn't come up with it.
You fucking laughed. If you didn't laugh, I wouldn't fucking keep doing it. God.
You give me a fucking headache. My hypersensitive hearing, you're giving me a headache.
Hypersensitive hearing. I can hear bugs fart in Fort Lauderdale. But this match was absolute garbage. with the slamming of the heads back and forth on the table. Fucking like, and then the cameraman. When are we going to get competent camera people that know they're shooting a fake combat sport? So eventually, occasionally,
but I thought WWE had such good camera work. Look, they're doing a tracking shot from Gorilla. Oh, it's so good.
Look, yeah, Kim Chi and Mr. Fuji are on the perch. I'm sorry, did you say something? I just heard another Tourette's outburst. All I heard was, fuck, dick, balls, That's all I heard.
Shut up.
Oh. And another match nobody cared about. Rusev defeated Sheamus by submission. I walked away for this match. I had to go take a piss behind a bar.
Apparently, this was the best match of the night.
Yeah, I could care less.
The good old-fashioned Donnybrook.
Yeah, then John Cena defeated Logan Paul by pinfall, 26 minutes, 20 seconds.
Oh, God. Why
the match that never ended.
And why are we wasting one of Cena's dates on this shit?
Logan Paul brings a lot of business in there.
Whatever. It's
like, you're going to build Beansy a ramp. The man has a lot of friends. And Seth Rollins defeated CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight.
Who took the pin in that match? LA Knight?
I think Punk did.
Oh.
Because Becky Lynch came in and nutshotted him. Now all the talk is Seth Rollins and her against CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb.
What does that mean? Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen.
You've never seen that online when it's brought up and people bring up a versus debate online? It's it's just totally one-sided. It's Coughing Baby versus a Hydrogen Bomb. Becky Lynch is the Hydrogen Bomb. AJ Lee is the Coughing Baby.
I just love when people disagree with you and you just have to say back to them once. You're like, yeah, well, some people like cucumbers better pickled. And they're like, what? Huh? What? Huh? And they're like, anyway. And then they just go on to something else. Hab works every time.
Hey, back then, in the early 2010s, that's when Naomi debuted. Do you remember how she debuted?
Somebody call my mama.
Somebody call my mama.
Oh, no, please.
Somebody please call my from Planet Funk.
My Tourette's is kicking in. Bob Saget.
The Funkasaurus. What was his name in WWE?
Brodus Clay,
and now he's tired when he was NWA champion, and he had the strap match with EC3, quite possibly.
And why did you tell your mother that I lost the piece of the fucking microphone in my ass when I farted in it when it not even happened?
You thought you did.
I put it behind me, and it came back, and it was gone. But I was like, ugh. But when you say it like that, it just sounds like I'm being gross for no reason. I mean,
you always are. Listen to this fucking show.
Bob Saget. Bob Saget.
It's like we know what Bob Saget looks like. Like, it's not like the kid from the Wonder Years. It's like, how's he going to turn into Bob Saget?
What?
That's from Family Guy. Never mind.
I don't know what you're
Some of us are just a little bit pickled.
Huh? There he is, Walrus Man. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you doing with the fucking guns? What'd you do? You're knocking the N64 control. I just fucking found that. Anyway, that'll do it for today.
I'm like Dale Gribble in that one episode of King of the Hill when he has to save them from Gary Busey.
Yo, is the King of the Hill reboot, is Cotton back on it?
He's dead.
What?
He died.
See,
that's one of the episodes.
Hank, you and your friends won the big game, so I got you all hookers.
So there's a thing where Hank, Junichiro, and GH have to split his inheritance.
I killed you. I bayoneted you. I got your teeth in a jar at home when he's having the flashbacks from the war.
Yeah, that's where he lost his shins.
Only him and Hulk Hogan have that. How Hogan's shorter from having his ankles fused. What is it? The knees right to the shins? Yeah. But he's like, come on, hey, Missy, rustle up some sandwiches.
Well, because his knee basically goes right down to his foot.
Oh my God, Cotton Hill's fucking hysterical. Oh my God.
Okay.
That'll do it for tonight. Good night, everybody.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.